In Saskatoon, sharing our stories matters. Every corner of this city holds a unique voice, and every day brings new experiences that shape who we are as a community. My name is Woodward, and I'm proud to be a journalist for CTV News Saskatoon. I've spent years walking these streets, meeting people from all walks of life, and telling the stories that matter most to our city. I connect with the people who shape our city, leaders, neighbors, and everyday heroes whose actions make Saskatoon vibrant and resilient. My job is more than reporting. It's listening, celebrating, and exploring the challenges that define Saskatoon. I believe journalism is about building trust and understanding, not just delivering headlines. I strive to make news accessible, focusing on the human side of every story. Whether it's a triumph or a struggle, I want viewers to see themselves reflected in the news. Every day, I meet business owners who pour their hearts into their work, artists who inspire us with their creativity, and families who remind us of the strength found in community. I'm passionate about amplifying voices that might otherwise go unheard, ensuring everyone has a chance to be seen and heard. Through storytelling, I hope to foster connection and empathy in our community, bringing people together and sparking conversations that matter. Let's explore some recent stories that reveal the heart of Saskatoon and discover what makes this city truly special. One recent story that captured the attention of Saskatoon residents centered on Janelle Anderson, the passionate owner of Handmade Saskatchewan, a beloved shop nestled in Midtown Plaza. For many, her store was more than just a place to shop. It was a gathering spot, a showcase for local talent, and a symbol of community pride. For 5 years, Janelle's shop served as a vibrant hub for local artisans, offering a space where makers could share their crafts and connect with customers. But everything changed when, without warning, she received a sudden eviction notice from the mall's management. Despite always paying her rent on time, maintaining a spotless record, and building a loyal following of customers, Janelle was informed that the mall had found a permanent tenant for her space. The news came as a shock, leaving her with little time to make alternate plans. The eviction hit hard, not just for Janelle, but for dozens of local makers who depended on Handmade Saskatchewan to reach new audiences. Many artisans suddenly found themselves without a home for their products, facing uncertainty about their future. The community quickly rallied around Janelle and her team, voicing disappointment and concern over losing a space that had become a cornerstone for Saskatchewan's creative spirit. Supporters organized gatherings, left heartfelt notes, and shared memories of the store's impact. This wasn't just a business decision. It was a significant loss for Saskatoon's creative economy. The closure left a noticeable gap in the local retail landscape, highlighting the challenges faced by small businesses in a changing market. The story sparked important conversations across the city, raising tough questions about the future of local businesses in prime retail spaces and the support they need to survive. Ultimately, it reminded us all how much we value the unique spirit, creativity, and sense of community that local shops bring to Saskatoon, and why it's so important to support them, now more than ever. Not long after Handmade Saskatchewan's departure, I learned that the new tenant would be Shopmakers, a national retail chain specializing in artisan goods. Their arrival brought a wave of anticipation and uncertainty to the local community. Shopmakers is known for its polished branding and wide selection of handmade products sourced from across the country, but its business model is quite different from what local artists here are used to. Unlike Handmade Saskatchewan, which operated on a commission-based system that allowed artists to pay only when they made a sale, Shopmakers requires vendors to pay a fixed monthly rent, starting at $2.75, regardless of how much they sell. This upfront cost can be a significant barrier for many small-scale creators, especially those just starting out or working part-time. For many local artists, this fee is simply unaffordable. The risk of not making enough sales to cover rent means some makers are forced to reconsider whether they can continue showcasing their work in a physical retail space at all. The financial pressure is real, and it's causing anxiety among those who have long relied on more accessible models. This shift in the business model could exclude smaller, independent makers, fundamentally changing who gets to participate in Saskatoon's creative economy. The shelves that once displayed a diverse array of local talent may now be reserved for those who can afford the higher costs, leaving some artists with no place to share their work. And this isn't just a Saskatoon issue. Similar stories of local makers being pushed out by rising rents and national chains have surfaced in cities across Canada, Headlines about evictions and closures are becoming more common, raising concerns about the future of independent retail everywhere. It's part of a broader trend, one where large property managers increasingly favor bigger, standardized tenants over independent businesses. The unique character of local shopping districts is at risk of being replaced by rows of identical storefronts, each one less connected to the community than the last. The arrival of shopmakers has sparked a much bigger conversation in Saskatoon. People are asking, what kind of local economy do we want to build? Should we prioritize convenience and national brands, or invest in the grassroots creativity that makes our city unique? As we watch these changes unfold, we have to ask ourselves, are we truly supporting grassroots creativity, or are we settling for the appearance of it, while the real opportunities for local makers quietly disappear? Not all stories are about business. Some are about healing. I met Danielle Vandale, a Métis woman from Wakao, who turned personal grief into a mission to help others. She founded Ella Studios, a mobile expressive arts therapy service, bringing yoga and filmmaking to rural and indigenous communities. Danielle's approach offers a safe, creative path to healing, especially where traditional therapy feels out of reach. Her work empowers people to reclaim their stories and find strength in vulnerability. Danielle's journey is a testament to resilience and the power of art to heal. Sometimes, small stories reveal big issues. At a local gardenscape event, a mother discovered she'd been charged far more than expected for butterfly feeding sticks. The vendor, based in Florida, processed payments in US dollars, without clear signage. Many families were caught off guard by unexpected charges. After complaints, refunds were offered and event organizers promised better transparency. This incident highlighted the importance of clear pricing and consumer rights. Local news brought the issue to light, protecting community interests. These stories, a shop's eviction, a healing journey, a pricing dispute, show why local journalism matters. They spark conversations about what we value, hold businesses accountable, and celebrate resilience. Local news empowers residents to make informed decisions and advocate for fairness. By sharing these narratives, we strengthen our community fabric. Every story, big or small, shapes Saskatoon's identity. As a journalist, it's my privilege to share them with you. Together, we keep Saskatoon vibrant, informed, and connected.